Hope you're all still awake. A late night Mega here. Last time we did some preparations before the
You're
proving.
back. Did you wish to fight in the proving today?
This time, yes, I'd like to fight in
Well,
Haramont's
that's a surprise.
honor.
Never thought the Grey Wardens would take an interest in our king. Let me just put you
Well,
into the schedule here.
I kind of have
Now,
an
is there a
interest in your
particular
king
name
because
you
I
wish
need you to
listed?
have a king so that I can request your army to
I'll just
help
call you
fight the
Grey
Darkspawn.
Warden, since those elven names are such a mouthful. We actually have an opening in the first round.
Or
Are you ready
because
to
your
start?
voice acting capabilities aren't capable of
That's what I
pronouncing
like
whatever
to
name
hear.
we could
I
put
will warn
into
you,
our
though. This is your
name
last chance to
creation.
make preparations or meet the competition. Once the fights begin, there are no new additions to the roster. All withdrawals are treated as losses and a sign of the ancestors' disfavor. Do you want to start, or would you like some time? The fighters' quarters are behind the ring.
I'm ready,
Back
but
soon.
I just want to make
You'll
sure,
be
just
fighting the
after
bout
what
as
he
soon as both
said,
fighters are ready.
I just want to make sure that we have, that these things are marked complete on here from the other two people we were supposed to get back into the fight for Haramont. Okay, yep. We're good.
Good, you're back. I was about to start looking for you. Are you ready to fight? Remember,
I
once
was
the fight
standing
begins,
right
the
in front of your
roster is
face.
final. No new additions
You're gonna
are
start
accepted.
looking for
And
me?
go down to the ring then.
Well, let's
I'll
go.
be right there.
Let's...
This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paradons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. First up is Sewern of the Warrior Caste. Many of you remember when Sewern made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this very ring.
Oh, wow.
Today, he fights as a champion for Prince Balin. Opposing him, in Lord Haramont's name, is a member of the famed Grey Wardens.
In the name of House Idukan and our future King Balin.
For the glory of Lord Haramont.
First warrior to fall is vanquished.
That's
Fight!
primarily what we're likely to say.
See. Which one first?
So let's mark this guy for death. This is a one-on-one fight. And that was easy.
The winner is the Grey Warden.
Well, they could only
That
make
was
the
an
thing
exciting
so
start,
difficult. I mean, it is a
Sewern
one-on-one fight.
rarely
It's not like a
trounced,
full
and so
team battle.
thoroughly. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Now, in the two Dwarven intros,
Next,
all the
you're up
proving
against
battles were
Miaja
like
and
one-on-one.
Lujan. As twins, they've always been allowed to fight as a single person. They're warrior caste.
Wait, what?
But their mother was a smith, so watch out for Miaja's hammer. And don't forget Lujan. Most fighters do, and end up with a knife in their spine.
They get to
Are you ready
fight
to
as
begin?
so is this a two-on-two battle?
Watch yourself.
This
crowd
proving
will
is
only
going
wait
to
so
have like
long.
two-on-two battles or full four-on-four battles.
Good, you're back.
And I wanted
Are you ready
to
fight?
wanted to back out of that
Crowd is
conversation there
eager to see another
just to
victory.
see if my stamina and health
Go
was
down
going
to
to
the ring,
regenerate
then.
or
I'll
needed
be
to
right there.
regenerate. And yeah, so we're good to just keep on sailing
This
through
is
this.
a glory proving. Fought under the eyes of the Paradons
This
of
is
Orzammar
an announcement
to
that's
honor
going to get
the memory
repetitive.
Of King Endrin. This round, Haramont's champion takes on the notorious duo. The warrior caste twin terrors now fighting for Prince Balin, Miaja and Lujan.
Oh yeah, Miaja, I remember
May
her.
the
She,
stone honor you.
When you fall.
yeah,
First
Lord
warrior
of
to
Haramont.
fall is vanquished. Fight!
there's no real hiding who we're pulling for anymore. So we're gonna mark this guy for death, the knife guy, to take him out, and then we will stun. We stunned each other at the same time, but I got out of the stun first.
We are unbeatable. We need a little rest here.
She's a little bit. Well, the reason this fight's a bit tougher is because it's 1-on-2. It's like, how is that allowed? Like, I get that they said they're twins, but why are they allowed to
The
fight?
winner is The Grey
2 against
Warden.
1. That doesn't seem like
Well, that was an exciting bout.
the type of thing
2 on
Orzammar
1,
would
and you took
allow.
them both easily. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Once again, since we only had our
Now,
Grey
this
Warden,
bout should
it
be quick and
couldn't be
dirty.
that tough of
You'll
a
be
fight.
fighting Hanashan, one of the legendary Silent Sisters. She's a
Oh, the
ferocious
Silent
fighter,
Sister person.
dedicated enough to cut out her own tongue. Are you ready to begin?
Sure.
All right, then. I'll see you out there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin.
I told you this announcement would
Paramont's
get
champion
repetitive.
cleared the stone, but can she hold out against the Paragon's own favorites, the Silent Sisters? We'll find out as the Warden faces Lady Hanashan, who proves her worth to Paragon Ashtith the Grey by cutting out her own tongue. And to our Prince Balin by fighting in his name.
Well, then for Haramont.
First warrior to fall is vanquished.
I don't think it really matters what
Fight!
you say in each of these. We'll mark you for death. We'll rip your toes off. Because you already ripped your tongue out. Okay, yeah, you weren't
The
as
winner
challenging.
is the Grey Warden.
You're not as challenging as fighting 2 people by yourself.
Paramount will be pleased, Warden. The Silent Sister support was a great boost for Balin. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Who are they?
This should be a good match. You'll battle Wojek Ivo, master of all weapons, prisoner of none. He makes it a point never to use the same technique twice. Are you ready to begin?
Wasn't
All
Ivo
right, then.
in...
I'll see you out there.
He was in one of those
This is a glory
dwarf
proving,
intros.
fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King
I
Endrin.
think. I mean, he sounds familiar.
round is
His
fair
style of never
combat.
using the same weapon
Just as
twice.
Kiatshet fought as King Bloodvik II, defending our empire, so have dwarves always fought alongside a second. Master of all weapons, prisoner of none, Wojek Ivo has never won the same way twice. What will he do today, lords and ladies? And will it win the day for Prince Balin? Grey Warden, choose your second, for you face
Okay,
Wojek
so this is-
Ivo and Valan.
2-on-2 battle, so we can pick... Oh, we can decide to go to fight alone. And since we have... we can also pick those 2 guys that we convinced to rejoin the Proving. But I'm actually going to take Win here, because I would like a
Last one
healer.
standing will be
And she can
declared
also,
victor.
you know, sling some
Fight!
nice spells early on in this fight. Win, do something.
And I'm off.
Thank you. Okay, yeah, that was easy. Good job, Win.
The winner is the Grey Warden.
Oh, she put that heroic aura on me?
Wojek Ivo
'Cause I
is
was
one of
being
the best
attacked.
this arena has seen,
That's what
Warden.
she was doing.
Paramount picked wisely. Are you ready for your next
Because I
opponent?
still have a tactic set up for that.
This
Maybe,
is the
I don't know
championship
if I
round.
need that or
A
not.
full squad-on-squad combat. Piotr Naidukan leads the same team he's taken to victory in over a dozen Deep Roads expeditions. Are you ready to face the final test? May the
Sure.
ancestors choose wisely.
So you get a full squad here, but you
This
can
is a
also...
glory proving. Fought
hear this
under the
announcement
eyes
again.
Of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. Only 2
We can
warriors
actually take
remain.
our
For his
normal
royal
party,
cousin
which is what I'm
Balin,
going to do, because, you
Piotr
know, it's my normal
Naidukan
party.
has led his team
But we
to
can take
triumph
those other
over
2
every
people,
unit so far.
either one or both of them with us as
Challenging
well.
him on behalf of Lord Haramont, the Grey
think both of
Warden
them.
has risen from nothing to stand at the competition summit. Each will lead a full unit of 4 soldiers to
my
see
party.
once and for all whom the ancestors favor.
You fight well, but your judgment is questioned. The throne will never leave House Iduken.
Well, then, Paramount.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
So yeah, we're going with our normal party. Let's stab someone from behind. Okay, fine, stab this guy. Oh, that's the main guy. I'm gonna take care of this archer first. There we go. Now we just have the one guy left. He's gonna have a lot of health, but when it's all four of us ganging up on him, this shouldn't take too long. I'm also paying attention to Wynn's mana bar compared to his remaining health, and Wynn's a bit ahead. Yeah, there we go. We're fine. We're good. We did it.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Congratulations! You defeated the man Prince Trian himself once called the Horns of my army. Do you deny this Grey Warden has earned the championship? Then it is my honor to declare this Grey Warden champion of the Proving, who has shown that the ancestors favor Lord Heremont.
Well, there we go. Again, I don't think anything really matters here what we say, but I'm not going to say the disrespectful. Hey, let's just go get a drink now.
Your order.
You okay there, Wynn? Alright. So we're... Oh yeah, because Alistair lost his shield wall thing for whatever reason. I'll put that back on.
You showed him! The ancestors are smiling on Lord Heremont today.
Alright, do you have any more...
Good work, Warden. You're amazingly skilled.
Okay, you don't have any more fights for us right now.
Not bad.
Silent
Ancestors watch over
Sisters.
your path.
Oh, okay. And that, oh, that's just the guy who wants to buy the Shaperate too. We got to return that. Which I think we'll do that today, if we can get that far.
And well fought.
That was an excellent showing.
What do you have to
I
say?
can't believe it! The ancestors came out of the sodding ground.
Whatever.
So
What's
you've
our
proven
tag?
to be every bit the snake I feared. You agreed to aid my prince, then turn on him in the most public
I
forum
did
in
not
Orthanc.
actually
After
agree
I
to
trusted
aid
you,
him.
Promised that you wouldn't. Well, you need not fear
I did
that
not
happening
promise
again.
that. I think that's just a cutscene that just solidifies which side we're officially on. Like the no turning back point. He complains about me, you know, being a snake, because I took those papers and then exposed him for the fraud that he is. But yet, he's the one that says, oh, well, sometimes it's okay to lie if you're, you know, trying to get the throne. Lie and scheme. He's like, oh, a little bit of untruth is just how it's gonna go. So, yeah, I don't feel bad about the choice we made. We're gonna drop a save.
I do wonder, is it permissible for two
See,
Grey
we passed the spot, and they're talking again. I don't really care for this conversation.
Fraternize.
Caboodle.
What's wrong with fraternizing?
It seems most
Oh my gosh, Alistair.
undisciplined for an organization.
Just the way Alistair talks, his little, like, whiny voice. What's wrong with fraternizing? I can't replicate it very well. But we need to see
Atroxvala,
Doolin again.
champion. I hear your performance in the proving was nothing short of amazing. I must
Okay, so
thank you for
apparently
bringing
we
both
get a
Lizel
level
and
up
Lidon back into the fight.
when
His
we
lordship
talk
was
to someone
touched
to
see
complete
his
a
old
quest, not
friends
at the
stand
end
for
of the
him. There
conversation.
can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie. If you're ready, Lord Harrowmont will see you now.
Well, now I kind of want to level up.
Join me here when you're ready to leave.
Yeah, Morgan leveled up. Morgan levels up from talking to someone. That does not fit Morgan at all. Okay, yeah, here's these. I don't even know how to unlock these. Well, I know how to unlock the Blood Mage, which we're not going to get that. I mean, I would like to get one of them, just even if I don't take her down that path, just to get her the specialization bonuses. I think, yeah, because we're going towards the mass paralysis. Which, that's going to be cool. I mean, just the paralysis in general. That one really difficult battle we had back around, it was like episode 32. That was like a really difficult, just side quest battle where you had that one mage on the upper cliff. And people online refer to it as like the most difficult mage in the game. Because that mage will use like chain lightning and he'll use paralysis. And you saw how quickly that really screwed up my character, my way to actually navigate that battle. Imagine doing mass paralysis to be. Well, I don't want that done to me, but I'm going to do it to them. It's okay when I do it to them, right? We're still in politics. It's okay when I do something, but it's not okay if they do the same thing back. Vartag. Okay, so what else was I doing here? That's that Lady Daisy. We can't. There's not even a quest marker overhead, so that's not
Legion of the Dead Warriors secretly
important. Oh, I'm returning to the Shaper. I said we were going to return to the Shaper and return that tomb. Because that'll get us some experience points for completing that quest as well. Though I don't know how much experience we're getting from these various side quests and whatnot. There we go.
You have my gratitude.
No other rewards other than the experience we get. That's fine. I guess if you wanted money, you would have had to have sold it to that businessman. I do kind of want money.
Ah, you return, Warden.
But not in that way.
Is there more you would know from Orzamar's memories?
Okay, I guess you don't have anything new for us. That's fine. Was there anything back here? I don't think so.
Excuse me, I can't chat.
Oh. Oh, is this for... Oh, yeah, we need to go the deep roads for that. Alright, so now I think we can head all the way back to Tapster's. That is one issue I have with Orzammar, the way it's structured, because we're like on this upper level. In order to get from... Like, you have to get from one end to the far other place, and there's not... Like, there's one route through the whole city. And... Yeah, so see how we have to run all this way around. And then back to the commons, and then all the way back across that area to get back to Tapster's. That's the only issue I have with it. Although, I guess because it's not fully connected, it doesn't fully loop around like that, it means I get lost less than I would in other 3D cities. So I guess that's a good thing, right? So we'll head back to Tapster's. Oh, I remember mentioning much earlier in the game that I had a special surprise that I was going to reveal. I guess I should reveal it while things are kind of boring. So the thing I was going to reveal is that I did end up finding the disc for, well, I found it online. It was like $5 for
Are you ready to see his
Dragon
lordship
Age
now?
Origins Awakening. It's a
The honor is
expansion.
ours to have found such a staunch and upright ally.
So once
His
we get done with
lordship
the
is
main
looking
game, I'll
forward to
pop in
meeting
that disc and see what happens. And obviously whatever's in the expansion is going to be completely new as well. Alright, now we get to go meet Lord Harrowmont for the first time. Someone we've never met, and we've met Balin before.
His lordship
Well, in the
appreciates
intro
your
I'm talking
support.
about. Well, Balin also made an appearance when we first entered Orzammar here. And I'm just kind of checking the quest for whatever reason right now. And then part of me is like, well, I want to explore the rest of Harrowmont's estate before doing that. And then I'm like, oh yeah, we kind of already did this, didn't we? Because I remember that noble, like, sitting on the ground there or whatever. Okay, so it is time to go forward and meet this Harrowmont guy, but first I want to raid his room. Is there treasures in here? Anything to grab? Any books for the Codex? Nothing? Ah, Harrowmont. Okay.
I appreciate what you have done, Warden, and I apologize for putting one of your rank through such trials. I am Lord Pyral Harrowmont, and I thank you for your efforts to help me preserve King Endrin's throne.
Not really a good time to ask about troops or the Blight. I don't really
You may
care
not know the
to
story,
tell him what
but
Balin says, because he
is
probably
actually
already
the youngest of
knows
three.
what's being said about
Endrin's
that.
eldest, Trian, was murdered in the Deep Roads not a year ago. His middle son was found standing over the body and was exiled. But I've always found it suspicious that Balin knew just where to look. Endrin loved his sons too much to voice such suspicions. But he knew Balin's only interest in ruling was to further his own power.
So see, that's recapping the Dwarf Noble intro.
For us, the
I really
Darkspawn
wonder
are
how
a
different it
constant
is if you
menace,
come back
so a blight
as
may
the
not elicit
Dwarf
the same
Noble.
urgency you are used to. Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king. And right now, there is no sure way to get there. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal carter she runs?
Oh yeah. We had a slight encounter with one of her
The
band
Assembly
of
receives
troops.
pleas every day from the common folk, begging that something be done about her. So far, no one has managed. Jarvia hides her base in Dust Town, the raw edges of the city where no one lives but casteless and criminals. If you would help me in this, it would show the Assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend and rule this city.
Okay, so we have to do more work for Harrowmont. Although I like
Do
that
this,
he's
and I
taking up
promise if
some
I
of the
take the
concerns
throne,
and trying
I
to
will not
do.
stop until
I
the
mean, granted,
Assembly
he's sending
sends
us
in
to do it,
troops.
but
Look for
he's
Jarvia in Dust Town.
orchestrating the way to
Do
get
whatever it
this
takes to see that justice is
Carta
served.
issue settled and help the people, even though he's not king yet. I do like that about Harrowmont.
His lordship
All right,
appreciates
so
your
we have our mission orders to head to Dust Town. So we will have to do that, but we're kind of running low on time, so we're going to, well, we're going to pick up next time, and we'll head to Dust Town.